And I told my boss, I said, hey, I played a show next door, 200 people came on a Wednesday. I can either keep doing that or I can do that here. The choice is yours. And he chose to let me do the shows.
He chose to violate his lease agreement.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Luke Combs's surprising new album, Imperfect but Powerful. You won't believe who joined him in the studio. Luke Combs was born in Huntersville, North Carolina, the only child of Rhonda and Chester Combs. His family later moved to Asheville, where he grew up. Even as a child, he showed a passion for music, performing in chorus class, school musicals, and singing in his church choir, which even had the honor of performing at Carnegie Hall. After high school, Combs attended Appalachian State University. During his time there, he worked as a bouncer at a local bar, where he eventually earned stage time to perform. His first official country music gig took place at the Parthenon Cafe in Boone, North Carolina. Despite being close to finishing his degree, Combs made the bold decision to drop out with just an hour left of coursework, determined to pursue his career in country music. He then made the move to Nashville, Tennessee, a hub for aspiring musicians like himself. Since then, Luke Combs has carved out a successful career in country music. Despite any opinions you may have about his music, it's clear that Luke Combs is a genuinely good person. His talent and character shine through in his actions and the way he treats others.
Rob, what do you think it is?
I think we're going to go boy.
Dustin, what do you think it's going to be?
It's your girl.
Girl, so we got one girl, one boy. Is this your first kid?
First one.
This was my first one, 4 months ago.
I'm nervous. I've been jealous.
You'll be having your first son, man.
People from all walks of life appreciate his down-to-earth nature and kindness. Currently, popular music feels like an arms race. Huge stadium superstars are dropping 30-track albums, all aiming to take over the charts and rule the streaming algorithms. Luke Combs is right there with America's biggest entertainers, enjoying widespread appeal. His rendition of Tracy Chapman's Fast Car became the song of the summer in 2023, and it soared to #1 across all music charts. So, what does Luke Combs do while heavyweights like Taylor Swift and Morgan Wallen battle it out at the top of the charts? He takes a different path. Luke releases a simple and mostly acoustic 12-song traditional country concept album focused on the love between fathers and sons, perfectly timed for Father's Day. This approach is quite remarkable. Instead of joining the race for chart dominance with a flashy release, he chose to create something heartfelt and meaningful. Fathers and Sons is easily the best-written album of Luke Combs' career. It's also the most country-sounding album he's ever made. The songs are poignant, purposeful, and heartfelt, all perfectly timed for its release. This album is everything fans hoped for when Combs announced it just about a week ago. It's a refreshing surprise, especially in a time when he's competing for attention in the crowded music space. Instead of succumbing to the pressure of flashy trends, Luke Combs delivers a genuine and deeply touching collection of songs, proving his dedication to true country music. The secret to a great song about sons, fathers, or family is capturing the real emotions in these relationships without being too sappy or sentimental. Just like with a Hallmark movie, if the attempt to tug at the heartstrings is too blatant, it won't work. Instead, a song needs to explore the subtle shades and nuances, leaving some things unsaid. This is the kind of music that's perfect for a Sunday morning, slow or mid-tempo, reflective and acoustic, as if you're sitting on a back porch or a pier. Fathers and Sons features guest appearances by artists like Sam Bush, Bryan Sutton, and Charlie Worsham, instead of the usual modern, mainstream studio crowd. The album slows everything down, inviting you to appreciate the small things in life and cherish the most important moments.
And the CMA award goes to Fast Car, Luke Combs.
Oh, yeah!
This album isn't flawless. Some songs lean a bit heavily on listing things, which is typical of Luke Combs' style. And yes, a few moments or songs might feel overly sentimental for some listeners. However, co-writers like Laurie McKenna, Jesse Alexander, Rob Snyder, and Eric Dillon fully embraced Luke Combs' vision for this album. Together, they crafted a collection of songs that surpasses individual criticisms. The collaboration has resulted in an album that, despite its imperfections, resonates deeply and achieves a cohesive greater whole.